You have joined my class, then you go up to the search at the top button right here, and you type in album covers. What you're going to do is you're going to think about yourself, and you're going to make an album of your life or album of you right now. So this would be whatever that album cover would be. So you're going to find something that kind of appeals to you, and then you're going to click on it. By clicking on it, you're going to use that as a template. Now everything in here is absolutely changeable as it tells you on the tour. If you want to take the tour, you can do this. I'm going to skip the tour. Okay, so over here we have elements. Elements are stickers or graphics or things like that. So let's say that I want to add some hearts in here. I'm going to put some hearts on mine. So I can search for hearts. There's the all button, but I can bring that down by graphics or photos or videos, although there's probably not a lot of video that I want to put on my album cover. Because remember, this is a static graphic. It's not going to be something that moves when you're done. Okay, so I'm going to pick graphics, and I'm going to pick this heart. And when I click on it, it just appears over there, and then I can resize it and put it up around if I want to. Okay, let's say that you have a picture that you have found online on your cover. You want something very specific. You go out on the internet, you find it, then you can actually upload that here. So I brought in this standing cat right here. Um, this program also has a remove background feature, much like the other one that we worked on, the remove background site. This one also has a really good remove background feature built into it. So you can pick pictures from online and you can remove their background and add them onto your graphic as well. So that is an option as well. Now, if I don't like this right here, some of the templates we'll find will actually be words that you can type, but as you can see, they have, the creators of this template have made this using each individual letter. So if I go to elements and I search in bubble letters, okay, it'll give me, and if I searched long enough, maybe switch to graphics, I might be able to find the exact um, image that they found. It's going to be tricky because there's so many options that are in there. So if I'm going to change one, I'm probably going to have to change them all. So you can kind of look it in there if I want to do bubble letters, or I could just do the letter S, and it should give me all versions of the letter S in there as well. So they have lots and lots and lots and lots of options. So I'm going to pick this one and then bring it down, and then I do that over and over to replace the other letters. Now, as I am building this, I noticed when I was searching for the K, it's got 3 dots up here, and if I click that, I can notice I can view more by the same author, which might make it easier to find. Or when I click on it, sometimes it will give me magic recommendations, and I can see all, and that's how I could get the whole alphabet or similar alphabet to it. So I'm not having to look up each letter as I go. And then it's just a matter of resizing it. Notice that when I get close to the same size, it kind of gives me a pink line that says, hey, you have something similar going on in size there. So that kind of, as long as I can use the pink line to line up the top, then I can use the pink line to line up the bottom as well. So kind of using those guide skills that are there to make sure that I've got everything kind of the right size. It has words like remastered. I'm going to put original content. Mine's not remastered, mine's all new. You are basically making an album cover that represents the song of your life. I can add text. This is generic text here, and then they do some pre-formed text down here. If you want to take out all of those letters and put in text, you can do that as you're going through. To save this, first off, make sure that you've saved it something from whatever the cover is. The fastest way is to just put your name. Then you're going to hit share and scroll down to download, and there you're going to switch it to PNG. So then you'll have an actual picture of this. It downloads, and that's what you're going to turn in the classroom.